In an incident that has shaken South Korea's entertainment world, Jungkook, one of BTS's main members, was caught on camera sobbing uncontrollably in a closed room believed to be inside HYBE headquarters. Tears he could no longer hold back, accompanied by an expression of deep emotional pain, immediately raised a major question. Is this related to Taehyung's sudden decision to resign and the alleged internal error by HYBE that is now under sharp public scrutiny? This incident occurred just days after internal reports mentioned serious tensions within HYBE label's management, believed to be the main trigger behind the string of emotional events now affecting BTS members. Jungkook, long known as a strong and emotionally reserved figure, could not contain a profound sadness, leaving staff at the scene stunned. A 23-second video leaked to the public showed Jungkook with swollen, red eyes, repeatedly uttering Taehyung in a visibly distressed state. A trusted source from HYBE's internal environment, who requested anonymity, stated that a major mistake was made in strategic decisions involving the members' solo activities, especially regarding the scheduling of individual promotions. Taehyung, currently serving in the military, reportedly felt unappreciated after his artistic project plans were suspended without direct notice, and even replaced by the promotion of a newly debuted HYBE artist. Taehyung's disappointment deepened upon realizing that the decision was not made by BTS members, but entirely by HYBE's central management. In an unofficial letter now circulating among select ARMY groups, Taehyung expressed his disappointment in how HYBE handled communication and decision-making without considering emotional value or loyalty among the members. This isn't about projects or schedules. It's about respect and transparency, wrote Taehyung in his personal note, which has since been verified by one of his close contacts. His decision to step back from all group activities, including post-military reunion plans, was a shocking move but seen as a symbolic resistance to a system he believes no longer upholds BTS's integrity as a unified entity. Meanwhile, the deep grief shown by Jungkook signals an emotional conflict that cannot be resolved through simple communication. He, long the moral pillar among BTS members, now finds himself caught between loyalty to his friends and his role within the corporate system that governs them. Many now wonder, is this the beginning of a split long denied by the agency? Or is this the moment when the members finally begin to question their contracts and career paths after years of operating under a corporate system increasingly distant from the unity that once defined BTS? This situation not only threatens BTS as a group, but also raises major concerns among investors and Korea's entertainment industry. HYBE shares have dropped significantly since the issue surfaced, and analysts warned that unless the company clarifies and reforms internally, the crisis could escalate into a major scandal damaging its global reputation. This internal crisis appears to go beyond management issues, reflecting a clash between artistic idealism and modern business systems that often ignore emotional and relational aspects. BTS, built on friendship, hard work, and solidarity, is now tested by the very system that once elevated them to stardom. In such a sensitive climate, fans can only hope HYBE provides an honest, transparent, and responsible explanation. They also call for Taehyung to be given space to speak openly, and for Jungkook and the others not to be silenced in the name of corporate image protection. One thing is now increasingly clear: no tears fall without reason. And when Jungkook sobs uncontrollably behind closed doors, the world begins to realize that something far more serious is happening behind the glamorous curtain of the entertainment industry. However, in responding to these developments, one fundamental question arises that every reader and fan must consider. Are all these events truly real, or are we part of a narrative carefully constructed to create public frenzy? In an age where information flows quickly and is often unverified, it is entirely possible that our collective emotions are being manipulated by information with no factual foundation. Did Jungkook truly cry due to internal conflict at HYBE? Did Taehyung really decide to resign? Or is this merely a strategic narrative that benefits certain parties? It's important to note that the information presented here comes from various social media and informal sources like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and fan blogs. This means that although the data and testimonies may sound convincing, there is no comprehensive official confirmation verifying the accuracy of all the information. Therefore, we urge readers to refrain from immediately believing every circulating narrative and instead adopt a critical and investigative attitude toward all emerging reports. Is it possible that Jungkook's tears are part of a video taken out of context and misrepresented? Are the leaked footage and Taehyung's private letter truly from him? Or could they have been fabricated by certain groups with the intent to manipulate public opinion? Is there an external party trying to steer fan perception to pressure HYBE's management? These questions are not meant to cast doubt or discredit anyone, but rather to encourage readers to avoid passivity in digesting information. Because ultimately, every piece of news can be manipulated, and without rigorous verification, we can all be easily caught in a scenario that never actually happened. There's no denying that BTS is a global phenomenon with massive social and cultural influence. Any issue involving them has the potential to shape public opinion quickly and massively. In this context, are we witnessing a real conflict reflecting structural issues in Korea's entertainment industry? Or is this another form of narrative constructed to sustain media relevance in a sensation-hungry industry? As readers and loyal BTS followers, ARMY holds a vital role in preserving the integrity of emerging narratives. Supporting idols shouldn't be rooted solely in emotion, but also by developing a reflective, rational, and critical stance toward all circulating information. Do we only want to believe stories that touch the heart? Or are we ready to accept that not every emotional tale is grounded in truth? Amid the wave of sympathy for Jungkook and Taehyung, we must also ask, did HYBE truly make a fatal mistake? Or are they the target of an opinion storm without solid footing? Could the information we receive merely be a fragment of a larger story far more complex than what has been reported? This type of phenomenon is common in global entertainment, where emotional stories become powerful tools for shaping opinions. Therefore, moments like these should serve as opportunities for all of us to learn to approach news more maturely and objectively. Are you sure this article reflects reality 100%? Or might we, unknowingly, be exploited by misleading sensationalism? We do not claim that all the information in this article is entirely accurate. On the contrary, we invite you to help verify, question, and discuss the truth of every detail. Because only through such approaches can we build an informed, strong, and critically thinking community of readers and fans. Thank you for reading, and for continuing to think critically. Let's discuss this together. Is this fact, or merely an illusion?